Hi guys, this is Dominic from team i.c.u. What I'm going to do today is do a quick disassembly of the G5 by GHK. Now I got this from Combat UK in Stevenage. He sells them, I believe they retail from him from £2.95. Now what I've done is I've taken off the slider stock already, but I'm going to put the stock tube adapter onto the gun, and then that should show you how to take it off and put it back on. This is really simple. So to take it off, you get this pin. Now it goes in small side down. There is a little washer that keeps the pin in, so you've got to take that off beforehand. What you've got to do is slot it in, in like so, in, done, sorted. Now this takes any AEG stock tube, so I've got an Element one here, they're cheap, 5 position stock tubes, great for what I've got. I've got one on my M4 as well, so they have lipos and everything like that. So yeah, now, this is just put in by a normal screw, so you just tighten up like usual. Now, the great thing about the G5 is the fact that because it takes a stock tube, it can take stock tube sling pins like on normal M4s, which is really cool. You can put an ASAP plate on there or a normal G&G sort of stock tube. Now I have a fake Magpul stock. I can't be asked to pay out for the real one. These are like 20 quid off eBay or dx.com or EBS or something like that. Now these are really simple, so we have to go off screen to do this. There we go. Now that's just going to clip on, sorted. Solid as a rock, these are great. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. If you've noticed already, I've put the charging handle on the opposite side so it normally comes off. Just to make it easier for gun reloads. Now right, we'll take this apart. We'll start with the obvious. We'll take the magazine out, and we'll take the flash hider off. Now I like this flash hider because for some reason it always lines up every single time, which is awesome. You don't have to faff around getting all the markings right or anything, it just does it itself. I don't have any punches, but first pin, which is their body pin, which is the one on top of the fire selector. Make sure it is in fire mode as well. Don't have it cocked, just in fire mode. Sweet. Now that's dented the table, but who cares, right? Now that comes undone, like so. And that's why you keep it in fire mode, just to keep it up. Now this gun is ridiculously well lubed. I will inform you that with my tools. There we go. Right. Here's the bolt. Really simple. Just pull it out. Yep. Sweet. Right. Now. Okay. Close that up for a second. Now, what we need to do to get to the hop unit is remove these 2 screws on both sides. So we'll do that next. One. Now remember, with these 2 lengths of screws on this, and the longer one goes in the front for some reason, which doesn't make sense in my eyes, but it does. The longer one goes in the front. Remember that, or it won't go together properly. Flip it over. I'll do these 2. Remember, long one in the front, short one in the back. Once you've done that, you can take off the front. This is how you also put on the carbine kit. The front, and just lift up the front iron sight, push down a little. There you go. There you go. It's doing it wrong. There we go. Now that's the front block. Now the front upper is completely hollow. You've got the two rails which you can change around. I recommend not taking these apart because there's two little grub screws, if you can see them up here. They fall out when you take it out. But if you're putting the carbine kit on, you need to do that. So we'll leave that over there for now. Now this is the part that's a bit of a pain in the arse. Put the front iron sign down. Get a screwdriver thick enough, or a punch thick enough. I'm going to use a screwdriver. Just get something to tap it. Some punches are better for doing this, but I don't have any punches, so oh well. I'm just going to prise these out a little. They're not particularly tight. These are quite easy to get out, to be honest, for push pins. There's one. And there's the other one. There they are. Now this is where it gets awesome. What you can do is take the front iron sight off, like so, and you can switch the charging handle around because it's ambidextrous. Quite a simple thing to do realistically, bit of a pain in the arse in other words. The barrel and hot rubber are both AEG, so if you want to replace it with, I know a lot of people replace it with TM rubbers and bits and bobs. So if that's what you're into, if you like a good TM rubber, then that's able to do. The same with the barrel. Although it is a 604 type bore from box, they are AEG compatible. So if you want to put like the PGI 601s or Lonex or Mad Balls or those Aruga barrels or anything like that, they will fit. Just have to get the right size for them. I'm not 100% sure what the size is, so you would have to have a look on Google for that. So, I'm going to add the Mad Ball pop unit, something like that. I normally do a little technique where I put the rubber on, then the nub into the hole, like so, and then that slides over. So I lined up, and then that slides over the top. I'll push the C clip, make sure that's lined up. To go on there, like so. Now, if you can see, that side is the off, and that ridge, if you see this line that goes all the way, it raises, so the bar's on top, and what it does is, because it raises, the bar raises up with it, and then that pushes the nub down. That's how this hot unit works. Very, very simple, but if it works, you can't complain, can you? So, but yeah, this is a bit of a pain in the arse. I recommend what you want to do is get something to assist it down. Just use your thumb like I just did. After a few times it gets quite easy to do. So you put that in. So you get your iron sight. You put these two little pins in and they secure it. Get your heavy object again. Like that. Little tap so it secures. Next one. Little tap to secure it. That goes there. Just push the pins in. They're flush. They're flush, so good to go. put that through back into the same position it was when you took it out. We could ram in, this can't be fucked with it anymore. Now that's in, it's completely flush, and close it up and it's flush again, all the screw holes line up. Now remember, long ones go in the front. You can slide this back open and the bolt goes back in. Now before we put the bolt back in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, because you can buy low power bolts for this, because these kick out about 320 FPS stock. That's with the small barrel. If you upgrade to the carbine kit, it goes up to about 400 FPS. So GHK have got a one dual bolt which carries on 328 FPS all the way through their kits. And all you've got to do is you've got to undo that little Allen key in there. Once you've undone that, you can remove the whole sort of the nozzle system. Once you've removed that, then you can replace it with the one dual bolt, which is very simple to do. If you need to do it, it's not an in-game sort of thing, not like a Napas kit or anything, but it's easy to do. Right, then slide the bolt back in. You cock it. Now, what you want to do is also push the bolt in before you close it. Now that's cool. You're all good to go. Push the pin back in. Now these pins are very stiff. It's done. Sweet, awesome, ready to go.